Hi guys, Sean here. We're going to try something a little bit different today. I'm going to try, I'm not that good at this game. I have tried before, but I'm going to try City Skylines. We're going to see if we get a decent city built up. I'm going to aim for about 10,000 people, see how that plays out. So let's get started, shall we? So we'll go for a new map. Just choose where I want to go. Obviously you have to make sure that you've got all the natural resources you're going to need. I'm liking that one. And just to go in conjunction with my Shadow Drake being my name, I'm going to call my city Drakengard. So yeah, we'll have dynamic weather, day and night. I'm not going to worry about disasters at the minute. Let's get started, shall we? Let's get this city built. Well, attempt to get this city built. As I said already, I am not that good at this game. It's getting that balance with this game. You've got to just get that balance just right, and I think I've only just found a way to get that zen so that I've got that balance just right. But as you'll see soon enough, it's either going to go well or it's going to go really bad. Beautiful. So here's the area we get to start with. The river's flowing down, that's good, so I'm going to need to deal with that. So I'm going to just build this first, because obviously it's just like a little thing that you got to do to unlock the rest of it. But it's not what I'm going to do, because I'm going to get rid of that. And then I'm obviously going to install much larger roads. So we'll get that. So this is probably going to be a residential zone. I'm going to probably go for that. So that's my first residential zones, which obviously is going to be useful in the long run. And this will be my commercial and industrial section of the map. Right, I'm going to get that just right. That way it all interconnects. You will probably think the way I set my roads up is really weird, but I just do it this way because I like it. But now that's that set up, so that's literally just the basis to start the process. So now I'm gonna have to deal with everything else, so power and sewage. The reason obviously I checked to see if the river was running downstream, because obviously this is sewage, so I'm going to need this to pump out to the left, and obviously with the river flowing to the left it will follow the river. Unfortunately it will mean pollution, which obviously is not great, but it's just obviously part and parcel of how you play this game, I suspect. So we will go there. These are water pipes, so obviously this will ensure that all my houses get adequate water and things like that. Just can't seem to line this up. There we go. And we are there. Or are we? That looks like a strip of land that's getting missed. So that solves that problem. So that's now the water, and that's the water and that sorted. So now we have to deal with the electrical issue. So you want to go for this darker area here, because this produces the most. So obviously look, 4 here, 5 there, 6 there, and then as the higher up you get, the better it gets. So at this point you're on like 8. So I will build 3 of those just to start. Obviously I'm limited on funds, and then I will have to do this, so interconnect it all so that it all gets electricity. Then I will do that, because obviously once I start installing buildings here, that will then run power to those buildings. Obviously over here is going to be more complex, because obviously I've got to have the power flowing. So what I might do is, this is going to be a one-off time thing, I do it, I won't do it again afterwards. So just to give me a little bit of assurance, I will put that there so that there's going to be power coming in from two separate ends. So now let's zone up these buildings. So these are the residential zones, are in green, so I will have that, that, and that. Commercial, I will do that, that. Here I'll do a similar thing there. So, and then just to get the ball rolling, these are the resident. This will be the. Actually, no, let's do this. Nope. Change it to a smaller road, just because obviously where I am now is. This is obviously going to be all my. There's a rock in the way. So that's that. That's just a smaller road, because obviously then people can access, because I will have all this as businesses, that's work, that's commercial, that's residential. As you can see, people are starting to move in now, so the ball is starting to roll in the right direction. I will have that, and that, all as commercial industry. Obviously I'm going to leave this section clear, because then I can extend this way if I have to. So let's speed up time here and start to see what happens. Obviously we're good, doing alright. If you look at the bottom right, you can see there's a bar there, a green bar, which is obviously, it means I need more residences. I need more people living in the area to obviously then start my businesses over here up and running, and so on and so forth. I'm now in minus money. I expected that, but I'm hoping that my hope is that obviously I'll now leave it for a second. There we go, we've got businesses now coming in. They're not going to get any power. They're not drawing on any power. I know. Right, there's my first mistake. I shouldn't have done that, because obviously it's all here, all the zones and stuff. But I will have to now leave it to see what happens as far as monetary gain is concerned. In the first start of the game, you tend to have to be a lot more cautious about what you're doing, but obviously as the game progresses, I tend to take more risks. But that was my first mistake. I keep making silly mistakes like that. As you can see, I'm starting to get an increase in my income starting to increase, so I'm going to end up out of the red with my income. Obviously there's not enough work or people coming in at the moment, but that is something we deal with in the long run. But yeah, it's a beautiful game. It's actually really stunning, because not only can you sort of like, you can go out of this view, but then if I wanted to, I can drop in and you can actually watch traffic, You'll see fire engines, people, all of it. It's actually a really amazing game. You can rename streets. If you enjoy the if you're enjoying the video, drop a like, and I will rename one of the streets after you. Drop a like and drop your name, and I will rename a street after you. We can't get a loan just yet. I do tend to take out one loan at least, just to sort of help with the process, but then I just get on with it. So yeah, now we're obviously slowly but surely dropping to the point we'll start making money. My mistake was this. Unfortunately I didn't connect the power the way I should have. I should have let it grow out here, but I'm stupid enough to let it happen over here instead. I'm trying, obviously, because this all creates pollution, and I'm trying to keep it away from the residences as much as possible. I'm not dropping out of this funk quick enough. I've got 352 people in the city at the minute, which is fairly small, but I aim to get a lot more done. I'll stream for at least a couple of hours to see if we can get a proper city built up, a functional city. I'm really not happy how I managed to screw that one up. Absolutely typical. Absolutely typical. Bad decisions. You've got to be really careful about the choices you make in this game, because one bad decision will screw your entire game up. I think at 440 I get the first loan, which means I can then sort out all my problems. Because I'm not making money, because none of these buildings are getting electricity or water. So there we go. So that's going to be my first loan. I'm going to have to take the loan out, but with good reason. Obviously I want this to succeed, so we now build that water pipe up there. That solves the water issue. Why is that not? Yep. So that's that. Then that deals with that. So with these, you want to just get rid of those because it actually puts a negative effect on your city. Why are they now running low on power? Oh, because obviously I'm feeding power from this side rather than the other side. So what we'll do is we'll get another couple down, just to sort of deal with this power issue, because obviously these three are feeding power solely into the residences, and this obviously this is feeding power into the industries and stuff like that. So yes, that's not doing too bad. Now we're making money. Obviously we got that loan. I might, because I can afford it, I paid the loan off, so I now have no debt either. So now I can just work at my own pace, which is obviously what you want to do. I won't do anything just yet. Obviously I will build more roads at some point, but I need to be careful about expenditures. So I need 780 to do that. Obviously we're now making 1,000 or so. So what I will do... Oh, are you serious? So now I've got an issue with garbage. Beautiful. This game just provides me with no end of problems. So that's that, that's all connected. There is a reason I've connected all that, because I'm going to build my landfill about here. Obviously it's going to provide pollution, but that's an industrial section, so it won't be anywhere near these houses, and it should provide me with what I need. I just need to wait, because it's going to cost me 4,000 for the... It's going to cost 4 grand for the... Actually, what I can do while I'm waiting is I will drop more houses. Stupid idea. Why did I think of that? Because clearly really didn't think for a second there. That was on me. Now we've got garbage issues. This game is really testing. This game will, if you do get round to playing it, so it's free. It's free. It was free. Sorry. If you downloaded it when it was free, then it's well worth it. It's well worth having a play with this game. It will test you. It will definitely test your patience, test your city building abilities, as it were. I'm gonna have to take the loan out again tonight. Right, okay. I wouldn't have had to take the loan out if I hadn't made such an absolute cock up. So we get them built. So we've now got 2 landfills there, which will deal with the garbage issues. Build that up there, but that's for future reference, because obviously that I will extend out, I will build out into that. Obviously I will be smart about it this time. But we've got a really high demand for housing, so we will get houses installed, so we'll do that. Then obviously we've got healthcare and elementary school, so now I will leave that for a second, let the rest of this stuff start progressing itself, and we will go from there. It's a good game. You have to have a lot of patience with it though. Yeah, you have to have a lot of patience with this game. It's one of those games. But it's just visually, it's... Ooh, I got a new loan. So I don't need the loan, because obviously I've been given money. So what we're going to do is we are going to install a school. No, that's healthcare. So that's actually doctors, medical practitioner. So we'll get 2 of those in. What I am going to do though is I will take that second loan out, just so obviously, and we will build a school there. So now all these people will have school to go to, and fire department, so we'll have the police station there, and the fire department, I will put that there. So now we have fire, police, medical and education. So we're slowly getting there. Obviously it's going to take a lot more effort and work to do it all. I'm doing this because obviously these are sectors I can use. Build that. Residences as well. And there we go. Hopefully that means we will start making more money. We're up to 1,000 people now, so we're doing well. Could go a lot faster, but I'm not going to push my luck. I will have to get this power issue under control, because obviously the houses are being separate, like powered separately to these. But obviously once they all intersect, all the power becomes one. Going well, going well. We're making money. We're making money. I'm making money. I like making money. It's all about making money. Just wood, wouldn't ya? Do that, but we will do that, as I unfortunately took that away from them. And that, and that. So that's all my industrial area. So now we will just see how it pans out. Plenty of housing for now. We're making money, not a lot, under £1,000 for a city that, but it's only 1,000 people, so I can't really complain. Can't really complain. Yeah, you're making 1,500 now. So the city's starting to run a lot smoother. Obviously the reason I did that is, as you can see, that it's pumping sewage out, so obviously it all runs downstream. If I had built those in front of it, they'd have been drinking sewage water. So you have to be really careful about every single decision you make in this game, which I love about the game, because obviously you have to be really, really smart about what you're doing. I'll get a second police station in, and that wasn't a police station, was it? That was education. Why do I keep making silly mistakes? Hey. So we've gone up 1,400 people. We can now build parks. Obviously you want parks. Parks are really, really good. I will build a park there. So that will improve everyone's mood. Now we're getting power issues again. So I will install another couple. So that deals with that power issue. Yeah, let's build a high school. Let's get a high school in here now. What I'm going to do with that though is I will build that, and then we will, if we can, connect those roads. Obviously I will build out. That's just a baseline, because then I can install houses there. And plot the elementary school in. Say about here. So now they've got higher education. So you've got the elementary school and the high school, so now they will start learning. Yep, I should have realised. That was my fault. So that's that. Going well so far. Going well so far. So we've got a demand for more housing, ironically. Obviously you have to constantly be on it with the houses in this game. But you also have to be really, really smart about it, because obviously you don't want to build houses to then end up screwing yourself up. Why can't you? Oh, it's just too steep a slope. So that's that. Obviously there's not a lot more I'm going to do here. Obviously I'll have to be smart, and I need it to stop here. So I need 640. I'm doing this on purpose because obviously it's now asking for a really high demand in housing again. So we'll do that. Then we will do yes, I make really odd sound effects, I do apologise. It's the game, does it to me? So we've got more houses coming in. This is like a Beverly Hills type effect. We'll do it up on Hount Roof, on hills, slopes. More power issues. I can't do anything with that until I've got the money. It is beautifully, like visually beautiful game. I don't understand why all these buildings are now losing. I've clearly not producing enough energy, so I will have to get another thing installed. I think it varies, like, obviously with the weather as well. So what are we producing electrically? Consuming 64 milliwatts or megawatts, and I'm only producing 45. Beautiful. So I'm going to install a couple more of those. I'm losing power through half the city now, but I think it's because it's night time. Obviously they're all consuming a lot more electricity, which is fine. So we've got income of 6,188 and outgoings of, so I'm only making about 200-300 profit. That's really not good. So obviously we'll just leave this to its own devices now for a minute. Actually, tell a lie. We'll get that installed there, that installed there, that installed there, that installed, that installed. So then we've got more businesses coming in as well. My problem is, what I didn't think of is some of them aren't going to be getting fed power. That solves that. So, this rolling blackouts are a pain in the ass. I'm losing power, like, at least. It's weird because look, obviously half the city's fine. The other half, we've got rolling blackout. And I'm not making enough money to then deal with it. So I will stop building entirely, and I will wait until I've got the money to reinforce my electricity consumption. back. Sorry about that, I had to disappear, just briefly. This power issue is just going to get worse and worse. These buildings are now completely without... Are they? Yeah, they are. It even shows that they are. That's the level of detail in this game is astonishing, really. Even the fire station is not getting power, which means that if a fire breaks out, I'm done. Loving it. I'm loving how much this game is poochy. So we'll make 500 income a minute. Yeah, I know the city needs more power. Jesus. I can't do anything until I have the finances to do it. Oh, this game always tests my patience. Don't tell me the police station's out as well. Please don't tell me the police station's out as well. Well, all those buildings have now become abandoned. So we will have to get rid of them all. So that they don't just sit there. But, you know, as you can see, the moment I get rid of them, more buildings pop in. Like, there's a fire! There would be a fire when I have no goddamn power! This game just likes really shitting on my day. Excuse my French. No, 8. King. How are they would produce 75 watts? Well, this is a disaster. I don't think this city's gonna last. Unfortunately, in that case, this is just ridiculous. I'm confused as to why I'm not producing enough power. I've just installed another. I don't know how that's not producing enough. There's 2 of them now. We've got 2 wind farms, and somehow they're not producing enough electricity. Oh, well, this game's complete and utter screw over. But I'll get cracking anyway. Let's just hope nothing else burns down, shall we? I can't get rid of it while it's on fire. Beautiful. I need to make money faster, because apparently I'm confused as to how I'm not making the power I need. Like, that hasn't even moved. That hasn't even moved. This game's testing my patience. And then apparently the police aren't. Oh, wait, no, the police did eventually turn up. Jesus. Reminds me of it's sort of like real life, isn't it? Police are always there later than they should be. No offense intended. Obviously. That's just from areas that I've lived in. I'm not saying all police forces are as such. Some are good at response times, things like that. But most of the time they just well, especially with all this virus stuff going on, they just don't have time to care. Not their fault, obviously. Hey, look, finally, how is now suddenly we're getting enough power? There we go. Look, suddenly we're producing enough electricity. See, this is what I mean. This game will just kick you in the teeth, just because it can. It's one of those really. I don't. No, delete. More houses will go in, which is fine. I'm now making... Hey, here we go. So you'll see as the... if it goes the way I'm hoping it goes, because that's on fire. So where are... Hello? There we go, look. So there's the fire service at the first one. Beautiful. And then hopefully they will come around here and deal with this situation. Did you just drive right past that fire, mate? You got real problems. Like, you got real problems. Oh no, that's my road setup. Okay. What? Are people doing Uis? Ah, you naughty people. People doing Uis on the path. Well, at least that's that. So now at least the city's starting to look more like a city again. We will definitely be installing this though, because I'm not getting screwed over again. So that deals with the power production. Yeah, do it then. So that'll be another housing unit. At least it's going the right way now. At least it's going the right way now. The city is actually running. Yes. So now, blah 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 blah. How many fire stations have I got? One. Wow. So we'll install that there, and we will install that one there, and we will obviously install another police station just to be on the safe side, because obviously much better response times. There we go. So that's 3 fire. That should be you. There we go. Look. That's beautiful. Because it's there, it should keep this entire... Whoa. They should be able to deal with it quite nicely. I'm hoping. Well, I'm going to have to make sure... It's a good thing I built a fire station there, because obviously with the whole... Damn it. Quickly, before I run out of money... Ta-da! That should help. It's going well so far. Yeah, right. I think I'm just trying to convince myself I'm doing well, but I'll do a couple of playthroughs with this, because we'll try and get this city so it's massive. If I can make it that far without crashing and burning. What's the incomes and expenses? So we're actually making really pitiful money right now. I need to install more housing. I don't really want to start slapping houses down around here though. Actually, yeah, do that. Do that. I won't do anything there though, because I've got a plan for that. Yay! This is good. It's going utterly utterly rubbish compared to how it could be going, but could have gone a lot better. But we have an operational city right now, so I'm not going to complain too much. I just love the details, like all the little details, everything, people walking around, everything. But as I said, if you want to get your name on in this city, drop your name and I will name a street after you. Because obviously I will make sure I will continue with this playthrough. Not this playthrough. Are you serious right now? You're going to do that to me again? Oh, do you know what? I can pay that loan off now. Actually, pay that off. Take a new one. And then we will do this. We will be really, really cocky about it. Required. Do that. That I will get rid of that. These eventually. That's just obviously that's the furthest point in which you get the most out of the power. So, but it has dealt with the problem for now. City's coming along nicely. Obviously I'll be installing like bus stations, train stations, taxi ranks, stuff like that, but baby steps, baby steps. Yes, that might be a smart move. So I need to install a cemetery because obviously the dead will need somewhere to be buried. Churchyard. But yeah, so it's not going too bad. I'm going to save the game. And that is looking kind of pretty. This is my second attempt at building, because I haven't played this game for so long. My first attempt I've got a much larger city, but that took some real effort to get there. But I'm going to call it for this first video. If you like it, drop a like, and I will continue the playthrough, and we will continue to see how far I can push this city before it all comes crashing down. I hope you all have a great evening, and take care.